Hello guys, I'm Yasir and I have with me Salman. Salman, say hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you today?
Okay, so we are actually going to do a site visit, the rig visit for one of our upcoming job, that is the DST. And in that DST will provide, our company will provide coil tubing, nitrogen and the fluid pumping services. So we are going to discuss the plan, the required equipment that will be provided from us and the other companies, which is I think for the DST is the Halliburton, and for the wireline there is some other company which we'll see once we reach to the rig. Okay, talking about the points which usually are discussed in a site visit, and we need to have the required information prior attending a site visit. These include that in the site visit usually it is discussed about the equipment allocation, that which equipment will come from which service company. Okay, and of course, as I mentioned, the second point is the involved service companies in DST job. As we are going for the DST discussion, in DST there will be the DST company, surface well test company, then this perforation company, that is wireline company, then with the coil tubing company, nitrogen company, and this stimulation or pumping company. So all these companies should be at one page so that they can interact, communicate with each other the required information and plan for the job in a good and efficient manner. So the equipment discussion, so each party should aware about the specifications of their equipment prior attending the meeting, and then the other companies will be there who will involve in the operation. Okay, let's explain this equipment point in further detail. For example, we are from the coil tubing company, so it's quite possible we can discuss the coil tubing size, the optimum coil tubing size. Then we need to know the maximum flow rate, maximum pressure for different size of coil tubing, what is the suitable size for that particular well. Okay, although we can borrow the time that we will work and come back to you, but we need to have the basic information about our equipment. And then for the nitrogen, that estimated proposed quantity of nitrogen, and for the stimulation, we should ask Aramco about the quantity of acid. Okay, so all these details will be required to finalize the equipment. Then come the point of resource provision responsibility. Sometimes a service can be provided by two companies. We are the coil tubing company, Jero, and we will have over there other company, let's say Halliburton. Okay, so Halliburton can also provide the pumping, we can also provide the pumping, but this point should be finalized, that who will provide a specific service and a specific equipment, so that on the main day of the job there should not be any confusion. Sometime in the provision of the treating iron, there is a confusion at the same day. The coil tubing company suppose that this other company will bring the iron, and they suppose that they will bring the iron. Okay, so these points should be very much clearly communicated and discussed in this pre-job meeting, or we can say the site visit. Then comes the rig up and operation execution discussion. In rig up, we should communicate that we need this particular space because this DST job will be on the rig. So in the meeting should be communicated that the rig floor should be cleared, the catwalk should be cleared, area should be cleared. Okay, so these points need to be communicated clearly, that what exactly do we need to perform the rig up, and then what resources we need from Aramco side. For example, the crane. Okay, this one should be clearly discussed, that crane will come from the service company, or Aramco have the enough capacity crane on the location, or any special requirement. For example, rigger 1 So all these things are discussed in the pre-job meeting, that is job plan meeting. Then comes the technical discussion. Okay, technical discussion is usually done with the engineer. So but in the meeting we can get the maximum detail of the well, that is the wellhead connection, survey data, well cross section, minimum ID, completion schematic. Okay, if there is a CO2, H2S, and reservoir pressure. Okay, so these details we can get in this meeting, but these details also come from the involved engineer through email. So this was a brief discussion about that, what are the points and what are the operations we usually discuss in site visit. So now, as I mentioned, we are going to do the site visit. After that, whatever we learn, we will try to share in a separate video. So goodbye, thank you.